What if you could go from feeling triggered to feeling calm in less than 16 seconds? In this video, I'll show you that it is possible using the Rapid Emotional Integration Method, or REIM for short. REIM is a simple method that helps you release difficult emotions quickly. If you've ever wished for a way to stop getting stuck in intense feelings, this might be exactly what you've been looking for. I'm going to show you what it looks like to be triggered in just a second. But real quick, what do I mean by triggered? Being triggered is when someone says or does something, or something reminds you of the past, and suddenly you feel a strong emotion like anger, fear, or sadness, even though the situation itself might seem small. When that happens, your brain and body react almost like a reflex. Something feels familiar to past hurt or stress, and even though it isn't dangerous or threatening now, your emotions respond like it is. It's your body saying, hey, this feels familiar and not in a good way. But let me show you what it looks like to be triggered, not just tell you. I recorded myself doing a session where I brought up a stressful thought on purpose while hooked up to a pulse oximeter, so you can see my heart rate, and I wore a microphone so you can hear my breathing changing. To mark the moment I feel an emotional reaction in my body, you'll see me raise my index finger like this. I was quite active just before the session, that's why my heart rate is a bit high to begin with. So here I'm calm to start with. My heart rate just before the trigger is sitting at 85 and my breathing is smooth and steady. Then I think of something stressful and watch what happens next. My heart rate immediately begins to rise, going from 85 to 95. You can also see and hear my breathing increase. That's my nervous system going into a stress response. This is what we mean by being triggered. Your body and emotions suddenly reacting to something that feels familiar and painful, even if it doesn't always make logical sense. And the truth is, staying in this reactive state doesn't help you heal. It just keeps the emotion stuck. Sometimes we stay in this state for minutes, sometimes hours, sometimes much longer. And every time something similar happens, we get thrown back into this same reaction. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay stuck in those loops. There's a way to fully feel, process, and release the emotion in the moment so it doesn't keep coming back. That's what emotional integration means. And that's exactly what REIM, or Rapid Emotional Integration Method, is designed to help you do. Let me show you what happens when I think of something stressful and then use REIM to fully feel, process, and release the emotion that gets activated. Right before the stressful thought, my heart rate is at 79, and soon thereafter it jumps to 89. I'll be using the moment my heart rate returns to 79 as a way to measure how long it takes to process and integrate the emotion. I begin in a calm state again, and then I think of something challenging. And very quickly, my heart rate goes from 79 to 89. But this time, I don't push the feeling away, and I don't pull back from it or distract myself. I use REIM to face it, feel it, and let it move through me. And just like that, the emotional charge dissolves, and my heart rate drops right back to 79 in just under 16 seconds. Let's watch that again. This is emotional integration in real time. It's not about trying to control or suppress the feeling. It's about creating space for it and allowing the emotion to do what it's naturally built to do, pass through you like a wave. And once it does, it's gone. That's the power of emotional integration. Every time you do this, you're diffusing one more emotional landmine. So next time something similar happens, you don't explode, you don't spin out. You stay calm, clear, and grounded, and you're able to respond instead of react to the current situation. And the more you do it, the lighter you feel. It's like cleaning out years of emotional clutter, one moment at a time. That's what REIM is all about. If you want to start doing this for yourself and start releasing what you've been carrying, my book, How to Heal Emotions Rapidly, walks you through the full process step by step in a simple, practical way. It's available as an ebook or audiobook. Or if you want to learn REIM in a way that's more personal, I offer one-on-one Zoom sessions where I help you apply it to whatever you are struggling with right now. You'll find all the links in the description below. Just remember, Time doesn't heal emotional wounds. Integration does. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.